This also means that Dignitas, you can't really pick Vladimir into this because it's a huge counter to it. The Cassiopeia would be able to beat him in lane. Zig actually has the lowest jungle proximity out of all top laners in the entire league. He barely gets any attention, but there's an attention bot. Stunt got hit.
Bear, Stunt gonna be in some trouble here, flashing away. The damage comes through. First blood goes through. Now Dignitas having to try to get themselves away from this one. Looking to find that counterattack. Now can they get Zig? Taunted back into the fight, and he is gonna drop Dignitas with a 2-0 lead. KEANE and Ryu. Yeah, Ryu's gonna be tagged by some miasma, but still getting himself back. Has a NORI nearby. I don't think KEANE's gonna be taking that bait anytime soon, though. Plenty comfortable with what his team got.
He does walk in a bit.
But now he's in trouble as the NORI doesn't manage to get the setup he needs.
He was trying to flash Q off of the Syndra stun, but the Q went face first into a minion. Now he's getting attacked by Chaser. The fact that he already is being put in above Meteos because they have faith in him. How can he get back into it? He catches Chaser.
He's still got one way too. Here comes Ryu.
In some potential trouble. You're gonna be ulted for the Thunderlords. Press R, kill champion. Ryu puts himself on the board.
And KEANE is also just up in CS, having a great laning phase from himself. Again, he had the flash too.
Might have.
Max range spears
Really
generally don't
there.
need to be flashed. Max range spears need to be juked, but Stunt is getting hit by them here. Against a Shen who has ultimate, so a lot of little twitchy on that flash, had already juked the arrow with his arcane shift, but even if that had landed, you have to wonder if he'd be able to stay alive. Now he stays up here without flash.
Now he gets himself out of the way. Another arcane shift gonna be used nicely. Spear comes in. XPECIAL gonna be soaking some damage. LOD gets himself ignited by Stunt, but gets out.
And these are always crazy situations too, because if you watch the minimap, Sumday's running away trying to look for a stand united position, and he's got one right now.
Now Arrow on the counterattack after LOD jumps in. True Shot Barrage is going to be used. Stand United comes out. Arrow's going to be dropped down first. LOD still being chased as Daisy smashes him right down into the dirt. But INORI's in a spot where I don't think he's getting away anytime soon. Chaser and XPECIAL with the damage.
What's actually going to happen? Ryu actually stays bottom, going for LOD, knows he's out of summoners.
LOD trying to play up against this.
Outplayed.
I don't think you're outplaying anything when he's got that many balls on the ground.
At least he landed the Q.
At least he landed the Q.
More than R.
He got an E, he got a Q. He wasn't completely the old.
All of the spells.
He already has the Muramana on top of it.
Uh-oh. Ryu nearly killed off there. A stun just in time to keep KEANE away from grabbing that kill.
Yeah, KEANE went all in there. Went for a flash, too, to try to make a play.
They need to set up shop outside of turrets and start demolishing some of these turrets. The fact that they've had this lead and first turret has still been up is Team Dignitas not pressing their lead.
Yeah, LOD can actually just walk up with the Sheen and get some auto attacks, but they're so scared of doing this.
Can't push past Ivern right now. He's hiding everything in brush, and now the Daisy's knocking up XPECIAL.
Wild Growth has to be used, just keeping XPECIAL alive here.
Ryu's gonna get here first.
Forward, able to find a binding. Ryu working their way into the fight. Dignitas trying to get out of this one. They're going to be used. Chaser in some trouble. Killing spree for Ryu. LOD going to be locked down next. More damage coming through. See you later. Stunt grabbing a kill. And that is 2 for Phoenix 1 and make it a turret 2.
Exactly, and now it's a matter of setting up shop with their poke and pick, but Zig can't get caught out like this. How well can Team Dignitas capitalize? It's LOD!
LOD's dead.
Dignitas have lost their AD carry. The arrow's not going to be finding anyone, but the chain CC just does not stop. Chaser barely getting himself away. They continue trying to hunt down XPECIAL. The Caller finds its way in, and they are grabbing the enemy support as well. The bot lane down. It's going to be in some danger. KEANE gets the kill through the poison. Dignitas seeing what else they can find as Phoenix 1 retreats. It's a 2-for-1 at the end of the day.
A quick Desperation Baron play.
A dig Baron, but this is going to be one of those good ones here.
Stunt's just meandering around. He's going to see it, but no one's in range
do anything in time. He's going to try and go for some kind of a miracle steal. Nope. Chaser's got the smite on lockdown, and Dignitas will take the 27-minute Baron.
Good call.
I remember him putting 2 points into Rek'Sai E, and even like, hold on, for the pick.
Dignitas getting themselves away just fine for now. SSUMDAY trying to find the opportunity to maybe look for a re-engage here as they push up with the Baron. They've got the poke. Daisy summoned up to just sort of body block some of these spears. KEANE in some trouble. More stuns come through. The chain CC starts off, but the chain will not be completed. Zig now going to be jumped on. SSUMDAY getting himself back. Phoenix 1 goes right back in for even more. SSUMDAY and Zig, though, both incredibly tanky as Ryu's down below half HP. Still has ultimate up. Arrow always going to be looking for those arrows. That time you do pop the cleanse. That time he has to go.
Yeah, and even that arrow was while Ryu was getting a blue buff, so it's almost like that arrow was just there to proc the cleanse.
Yeah.
Zig may look to get a different type of pick onto KEANE now.
And the fact that arrow has Black Cleaver means that the arrow will come off down faster, but this is going so quickly here. They have to go now.
Here we go. Dignitas starting up the Baron down to 1/3 HP. Into the fight goes Daisy. D1 trying to make their attack right here. XPECIAL going to be taken low. Blue team is slain Baron Nashor. That's going to be Chaser. Dignitas grabs their objective. What else can they find? SSUMDAY going to be losing the Guardian Angel. Phoenix 1 still looking to fight more if they can. They can't let Dignitas get away from this one for free.
KEANE went over the wall.
Low, flashing over the wall. SSUMDAY trying to get himself out as XPECIAL is the only casualty so far.
Everybody scatter is the call for
Run
Team
away.
Dignitas.
KEANE flashed over the wall to avoid Stunt flashing forward, but then he also had the Shen ultimate on him, which means that your front line is actually abandoning you.
Your front line is now going away too. Thanks, fine.
Knight's Vow from INORI onto Arrow, so he'll be taking some of his damage now too. There's the arrow.
Oh, KEANE, he's got no way out. This time he's going to be in some trouble. Wild Growth comes down. Spirit's Refuge trying to defend. He's not going to be doing anything with that one. P1 looking to make more happen if they can. Zig lumbering forward. Wants to chase these guys down, but Phoenix 1 have their chance.
But even through everything,
big wave top side, inhibitor turret breaks, and Phoenix 1 is onto the inhibitor itself. Blade of the Ruined King gonna be used SSUMDAY. Not exactly feeling super tanky anymore against that Ashe.
Yeah, Last Whisper and Black Cleaver is a tremendous amount of shred from Arrow, as well as the quick stacking from Black Cleaver we talked about earlier.
Now with Baron down for the next few minutes, they've got to find some way to make something happen without it, or just wait it out. Nice spear onto Arrow, but not going to be followed up with anything yet immediately. Zig walking himself back. True Shot Barrage going to be coming through. Redemption comes down. KEANE's going to be in some trouble. Glenn's not going to be getting him out
All
of
the shields
immediately, but Stunt's going to be stunned up. Chase is able to grab one kill. Zig's going to be going down next. The damage coming out from Ryu is not enough, and Phoenix 1 is in full retreat.
There's only one Nexus turret there, so Team Dignitas has to go now.
Dignitas moving, but Stunt has made his way into the fight. Zig wants the dredge line onto anyone that's not named SSUMDAY. Daisy has been brought back into the fight now as well. Dignitas keeping their distance. Elder Drake continuing to auto-attack.
Where's this arrow going to come from Arrow? If it hits KEANE, it'll lock him up.
If you're Phoenix 1, you actually fully disengage. You want the Elder Drake to reset because your Super Minions will kill a turret. That's why Team Dignitas is going back in.
Oh, Phoenix 1 still looking to try to fight this one. Arrow comes up the wall, not going to be finding its way on to lava. They're able to find the Rampage onto the enemy jungler. The Dragon is secured by SSUMDAY of all people, but the kill comes out onto KEANE. SSUMDAY going to be going down next. Blood trying to snipe out Phoenix 1 players. He gets the kill onto the AD carry, but he will fall regardless. XPECIAL and SSUMDAY now fighting the enemy top lane and jungle combination.
Back fast right here.
A wet noodle war as XPECIAL keeps himself alive. More redemption's coming out. This is never gonna end, Zyra. It's never gonna stop yet.
It's the two OGP1 members
Here
trying to
we
fight
go.
Elder Dragon up Dignitas, guys.
Zig and INORI chasing them down. Lulu's not getting away today.
Daisy's up.
Daisy again into the fight. The blast cone to try to get SSUMDAY away from this one. Are the roots gonna be called? Nope. Okay, yep, he got it. All right. Continue hitting
Back
for
away,
30
man.
damage.
You have
They're
to...
I imagine they're trying to stop him from getting back to base. And look at the minion wave that's killing the mid lane turret right now that they're trying to ask for assistance on. What a ridiculous series of events.
Yeah.
Baron down to half.
I like this too. This goes back to champions. Like they took the Ashe
Don't
and the
hit the board.
Ivern so that you can't check this with a hawk shot or anything.
SSUMDAY on the front line, totally
And
fearless.
KEANE!
Arrow onto KEANE, who cleanses it away, but now that's not available.
That's huge. Zig has ultimate. He presses that
Zig
on.
goes in, he goes fishing, and he finds himself one. Now the attack continues. XPECIAL going to be stunned up. Miasma comes through. Phoenix 1 back themselves away. Baron going to be resetting, healing up.
Mid.
Don't kill it that fast.
SSUMDAY's going to have to stand united into this fight. Chaser has the shield. Wants to potentially go in. Baron's going to be disengaged on Phoenix 1, backing themselves away. Arrow with limited mana.
She's going to take
2/3 HP as well. Redemption coming down. Dignitas in the Baron's hit. Looking to maybe steal this one away if they can. SSUMDAY going to be soaking the auto attacks. Zig now in there too. Redemption coming down. To the other side. Chaser's going to be killed. And SSUMDAY might just be number 2. Phoenix 1 looking to make even more moves. KEANE is gone. 3 dead on Dig. Phoenix 1. Can they make it 4? LOD now going to be bursted next. XPECIAL hooked right back into the fight, barely keeping himself alive. He drops. LOD's got to try to get himself away here, but there you go.
And Team Dignitas move in to try and disrupt the Phoenix 1 Baron. Instead of resetting the fight, they engage again on the Baron, and that's going to cost him the game.
Patience makes perfect sometimes.
And Ryu with the perfect setup there, throws down, kills KEANE in a combo, and then that's gonna be game.
Phoenix won. It took a while for them to get here. The start of the game was a little bit rocky, but they will go up 1-0 to kick off this best of 5.